Have you ever wondered how deep we can actually dig? As humans, we've made some impressive holes in the earth, but let's start with the ones we encounter in our everyday lives. Basements and subways. Basements, those cozy spaces beneath our homes, tend to be about 8 feet deep. This depth is not arbitrary but rather carefully calculated. You see, when architects and engineers plan a basement, they must consider several factors: the frost line, the water table, and the need for sufficient headroom. The frost line, or the depth to which the ground freezes in winter, is a key determinant. To prevent frost heave, which can damage the house, the basement must extend below this line. Hence, the depth of 8 feet, a number that ensures our houses stay sturdy and our feet stay warm. Now let's move from the domestic to the urban, from basements to subways. Subway systems, those arteries of city life, burrow approximately 20 feet below the surface. But why 20 feet? This depth is a balance between the need to avoid surface disturbances like traffic and buildings, and the desire to minimize construction costs and the time it takes for passengers to reach the platforms. At 20 feet, subway tunnels are deep enough to avoid most utilities and shallow enough to provide easy access for passengers. But these depths serve more than just practical purposes. They're indicative of our human ingenuity, our ability to manipulate our environment to serve our needs and wants. The average basement and subway tunnel may not seem like grand feats of engineering compared to skyscrapers or bridges, but they represent our mastery over the subterranean, our ability to carve out our own spaces in the very crust of the earth. So, the next time you're in your basement or riding the subway, consider the impressive feat of engineering you're experiencing. You're not just below the surface, you're immersed in the depth of human innovation. Beyond our everyday experience, digging gets more intense. It's not just about a shovel and a plot of land anymore. No, we're talking about the depths of industry, where the stakes are higher, the risks are greater, and the rewards are potentially enormous. Imagine, if you will, a coal mine. The average depth of such a structure is about 1,000 feet. Picture it, a vertical drop of 1,000 feet, equivalent to the height of an 80-story building. It's a depth that's hard to fathom, isn't it? But it's a reality for the men and women who work in these underground landscapes, extracting the resources that fuel our everyday lives. Now, let's take it a step further and consider the deepest gold mine in the world, the Mponeng Gold Mine in South Africa. This is a man-made marvel that bores into the earth a staggering 2.5 miles. That's over 13,000 feet, or more than 13 times the height of the Empire State Building. It's a feat of engineering that pushes the boundaries of what we once thought possible. But with such depths come challenges and dangers. The deeper we dig, the hotter it gets, with temperatures in the Mponeng mine reaching up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The environment is also more unstable, with the risk of cave-ins and other accidents. And then there's the psychological toll of working deep underground, cut off from the world above. However, despite these challenges, we continue to dig. Why? Because the rewards can be immense. Gold, diamonds, coal. These are resources that power our world and drive our economies. They're worth the risk, worth the effort, and worth the strain. The deeper we dig, the more hostile the environment becomes, but the rewards can often outweigh the risks. And as we'll see in the next scene, there are those who are willing to push even further to explore the extreme depths of our planet. But how much further can we go? What's the deepest humans have ever dug? These questions lead us to the chilly expanse of Russia, where the deepest hole ever dug, the Kola Super Deep Borehole, resides. Let's plunge into the depths of this incredible endeavor. The Kola Super Deep Borehole was a scientific project conceived by the Soviet Union in the late 1970s. The mission was simple in theory but extreme in practice: to learn about the Earth's crust by digging as deep as possible. The project was ambitious, aiming to reach a depth of 7.5 miles into the Earth's crust. That's deeper than the height of Mount Everest if we were to invert the world's tallest peak. Yet, as with all great undertakings, the project was not without its challenges. As the borehole plunged deeper, it encountered unexpectedly high temperatures, reaching up to 357 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than a commercial pizza oven. The intense heat, combined with the immense pressure of the overlying rock, led to a mushy, semi-fluid state of the rocks at the bottom of the hole, making further drilling nearly impossible. After 24 years of relentless drilling, the project was eventually abandoned in the early 90s, having reached a depth of 7.5 miles. The Kola Super Deep Borehole had hit its limit. It was like hitting a wall that, despite our best efforts, could not be breached. So while we didn't quite make it to the Earth's mantle, the project was not in vain. It provided invaluable data about our planet's crust and led to numerous geological discoveries. Moreover, it showed us the limits of our current digging technology and ignited a spark for future endeavors in deep Earth exploration. The Kola Superdeep Borehole remains a testament to human ambition and our drive to understand our planet. It's a monument to our curiosity, a symbol of how far we're willing to go to uncover the mysteries that lie beneath our feet. It's a reminder that, no matter the obstacles, humanity's thirst for knowledge is unquenchable. So, what's next? How much deeper can we dig? As we stand today, our existing technology allows us to reach approximately 7.5 miles into the Earth's crust. That's about the depth of the Kola Superdeep Borehole, the deepest man-made hole on Earth. But even at that depth, we've only scratched the surface, having barely pierced 1% of the Earth's total thickness. The challenges of digging deeper are formidable. As we descend, the temperature and pressure increase exponentially. At the depth of the Kola Superdeep Borehole, for instance, temperatures reach more than 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level. These conditions pose significant challenges to our machinery and materials. Beyond the physical barriers, there are the unknowns. The further we dig, the less we know about the geological conditions we'll encounter. Are there pockets of gas or liquid that could cause a catastrophic blowout? What kind of rock layers will we encounter? Each new layer could present a new challenge or a new discovery. So, if our current technology has its limits, what might the future hold? Well, there are several intriguing possibilities on the horizon. One is the development of more heat-resistant materials and machinery, able to withstand the extreme conditions found deep within the Earth. Another is the use of nanotechnology, creating tiny resilient machines that could burrow into the Earth like microscopic moles. And let's not forget the potential of AI and robotics, which could operate in conditions too dangerous for humans. Of course, these are just theoretical possibilities. The actual future of digging may be something we can't even imagine yet, but one thing is certain: our curiosity about the world beneath our feet is insatiable. As long as there are mysteries left in the Earth, we will continue to dig. While we may be limited by current technology, who knows what the future holds? The only certainty is that our curiosity will continue to drive us deeper. From the basements beneath our homes to the deepest borehole, our desire to dig deeper is a testament to human curiosity. We've journeyed from the common depths of our basements and subways, through the impressive mines of industry, to the extreme depths of the Kola Superdeep Borehole. And still, we look to the future with anticipation for what more we might uncover beneath our feet. Thank you for joining this journey to the depths of our world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more fascinating explorations.